Hey, welcome to HSN. I'm Shannon Fox. So if you are just tuning in, you're in for a treat because I'm going to be your gift guide today. We've got some great practical presents for you, and I know it's still November, so you are not bound to have to get these as presents for other people. If you see something you like, I'm gonna give you permission right now to get it for yourself and treat you, because you know, we gotta put our oxygen masks on first, right? So it's all right to get things for your own home and create a beautiful atmosphere, a beautiful ambiance, or of course, to give things as a gift. Well, we're gonna get started. Oh, it seems very calming in here. I feel like I'm at a masseuse or something because of this beautiful fountain. Now, this is a great way to be able to decorate, and fountains have really come into home decor, inside and outside. And there's a reason, because that moving water, the sound of the fountain is so calming and so soothing. This is also a beautiful design. It looks like actual stone. Oh, it is. Holy cow, this is a really cool, actually Tracy Rose is gonna come and tell me what this is made of, because I thought it was gonna be something really, really lightweight. It's actual like a stone, really cool fountain, and yet it's gonna be nice and lightweight for you. $49.99, and it's $16.66 to get home. There's a remote to it as well. I love that. We always love the remotes, and let me show you. This Tracy, welcome. I haven't been able to see this in person. That's why I saw it online, which doesn't do it justice, by the way. One of the reasons we like to shop on HSN, because we can actually see things live and in person. Are you kidding me right now? Listen to that. Can you hear that? Oh. Right? Beautiful, soothing. Did you notice my voice? I was just gonna say, like, that was 100% organic, because as soon as this gets going and you have that wonderful flow of the water, you see the beautiful light, you listen to music, I mean, time just kind of slows down, doesn't it? It does. Now, what you're seeing there with the light will look a lot different when it's not super bright studio lights. It will make the water look like it's glowing in your office, in your home, as a centerpiece. And then you can control, what can we control with the remote? So the remote is gonna allow you to control the music and the volume of the music, okay? The on and off switch is attached to the cord right here, and oh, heck yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. It almost looks like a flame inside of you. Ever like done that, like candle. The dancing waters? I don't know if Disney World has it, but out at Disney they have like a dancing water show, and it's got lights and water, and there's just something magical about it. And there are 4 different types of relaxation music on here as well. If you press the little button, I want to keep it with it. I think it's so beautiful just like that, so I want to keep it that way for a little bit with that light. But listen. It's gonna switch you can control what kind of relaxation music that you want. There are 4 different options. You can control the volume. Right? I don't even wanna talk over it. It's so relaxing. And so you have those 4 different options right there. You can definitely, I'm gonna turn it off so that you can hear the wonderful cascading water coming down. Now, we all know that this is, I'll let you do that, Shannon. Because our microphones don't catch it all sometimes. You hear it? You might not be able to hear it. Well, you know, I mean, I think that we all can relate to this. You know, this is really touching a lot of our senses. You have the sense of sight, you've got the light there, you've got the beautiful soft noise, whether it's just that beautiful cascading water, or if you like the sound of that beautiful music as well. It's about taking any small space in your home and turning it into a beautiful relaxation spa experience. It's a great footprint. It's only about an 8-inch diameter, and it stands about 6.5 inches tall. So you can put this on a nightstand, you can put this in the bathroom, you can put this in the kitchen, you can put this in the office, whether it's your home office or the office at your office. You can put this anywhere, and we're really trying to include a lot of the things from nature with these wonderful stones, with the wonderful resin, which is what this is made of. Oh, that's what it is. It doesn't feel like, it feels like actual stone to me. Yeah, and you know, that's one of the things that I like about that it's not that plastic base, it's not anything like that. But again, the light, the music, the sound, complete relaxation, bringing the outdoors inside, you know, because I think so many of us have beautiful fountains for the outside, you know, because we love the sound of that wonderful water, but we don't have a lot of options for the inside. And Homedics, again, the leader when it comes to wellness, has brought this to us, and it's just a phenomenal, phenomenal gift. So what's it gonna look like? Yeah, that's what I want to go over, because I want you to understand it's not a lot of work to put together, it's not a lot of work to maintain, it's super easy to clean. So it's gonna come to you in a couple different pieces. You're gonna have the metal base right here. You're gonna have this base. And you can see here, this is where that motor is going to be that is gonna allow you. The little pump. Yeah, the little pump. And what it's gonna do is you have an option right here, because it's black, I don't know if you'll be able to see it right there, but you have a way that you can slide this over to really increase the intensity of the water flow. Oh, okay. So you can determine if you want just a small stream or a really strong, steady stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. What you will see here, this tubing on the top just attaches very nicely. Right there, you just pop that in there, okay? And then you just fill it up. There's a fill line there, so you go ahead and just fill it onto the top or how much that you want, okay? And like I said, there is a fill line right here, just to give you an idea. Now you want to make sure that this motor is completely submerged so that you don't hear any gurgling or anything along those lines. So you put that in just like that. I can go ahead and turn it on, and within a matter of seconds, you can see the water's gonna start to come out. So super, super easy. And then we're gonna give you all of these beautiful natural stones right there.
You know what I like? That it's an option to put the stones there, because if you want to, you could get glass stones, you could get the shimmery stones to coordinate with your home. If you have a really glam home, the combination and sort of the contrast between that stone look and the really great, like shimmery, almost metallic looking stones is really pretty as well. And then you can put all the stones out if you want. Or just sort of and
it's going to take a second just for the water to get going through that pump, for all of those, you know, pieces to come together. But there you go. What happened here is I put this on the smallest pump. So you're gonna, because I wanted to show you, this is going to be the highest level when it comes to, you know, the cascading water. But this one is on the low one, so it's gonna take a minute for it to come out and stuff like that. But again, super, super easy. And you just take this around, and there you go. Now, as you can see, it's starting to trickle down right here. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you don't want the really, really loud sound of that, you don't have to, you know. Obviously, this feature over here, if we could turn the lights down low, because I just want, again, to show you how absolutely beautiful that you can take something so small and create such an incredible environment in your home and any room in the house.
It's just that beautiful glow that kind of lights up almost to like an amber, which amber is one of the most relaxing colors. So this is a color relaxation. It's the water that's, of course, relaxing. And then you can add in the sound if you want to. You could probably even put some like aromatherapy around here as well if you really want to take care of all of your senses. But you know, there's a thing, maybe at your office or maybe in your home, you don't want to just have that active relaxation like a little Zen garden, right? Like a sand garden, if you've seen those. This is that just calming area. If you want to put this in the corner of your room that has where you read, like a little nook, or if you here's a little decorating tip. Here's my decorating tip for you. All right. Please. If you've got something that's a little unsightly in your home and you don't have the money to repaint your wall, or you've got some baseboards that need a little bit of help, put this not right next to it, but just off to the side of it, and this is all you'll notice.
Absolutely.
You have the thing, you know, you have the thing where you walk into your house and it's what you always notice. You notice that whatever it is, and you're like, it's gonna take me a lot of money to fix that. This really does draw the eye to it. Of course, it's relaxing. You have the option. I love that you have the option of playing the music or not.
Absolutely. So it comes with this wonderful little remote right here, and again, you can control the volume by pulling, you know, just turning the up button here. But you can find whatever piece of music that is gonna help you just get to that perfect place of relaxation. I mean, I'm one that I can't sleep in a perfectly quiet room, yet I don't want like a lot of noise, you know, but if it's just the sound of the water, I mean, how many times, I mean, this can take you to the beach, it can take you to your favorite waterfall, it could take you to, you know, any type of place that is just peaceful and quiet. And you know, when you do not go to a salon where they don't have something like this.
Oh, no, of course. So it wouldn't be a massage or a facial without this type of music or a water feature.
Exactly.
And now you can move that inside. It's very, very easy. You're not having to buy all the components and figure out a pump. Everything comes included that you need, including that remote. And you can get this as a gift for somebody. $16.66 is interest-free payments. We've taken $10 off, so it's total $49.99. It comes in a really nice big box as well, so it's kind of that big wow present. Right. Thanks for that, Tracy. You're gonna stick with us because we've got another product coming up to be able to store all of your shoes. I mean, I don't care how many shoes you have. It's gonna store a ton of them. But right after that, Tom Wise will be here and he's bringing us what's called the next tool. It's actually a 4-bolt revolver screwdriver. Watch this. It's got all of the different screwdriver heads built in. You just push that lever and you've got whatever size or type of screwdriver you need. You're not carrying around 8 different screwdrivers or 10 or 12. You're actually able to carry one little revolver and all of those screwdriver heads are right there. They're also not gonna fall out. You're not having to carry something big and luggy. In fact, it only weighs about 1.1 pounds, which is truly amazing. It's a really great solution, makes a great gift for anybody on your list, male or female. It's $39.95 and it's $13 and change to get it home. All right, we are talking shoes. You may not know what style shoe somebody wants or even what size they are, but but you do know that they've got them, right? So you know that they've got shoes. $64.95 for this great solution. We call it the over-the-door shoe rack, but as you can see here, you can use this to store anything. It gives you that amazing vertical storage space wherever you need it over any door. And if you've got shoes galore, this is going to be a great solution. We have some great colors for you as well, Tracy. So you brought us, you know, I like the relaxing fountain. I like the relaxing massager that you brought us. But to me, being able to find my shoes and not having them all over the closet floor, this is that one and done storage solution. To me, that's very relaxing.
I kind of feel like I'm getting like the lazy girl reputation here. You know, I bring massagers, we're getting relaxed. I have a fountain, we're getting relaxed.
You're the treat yourself guest.
I'm the treat
How about
yourself.
that? There
and
you
then
go.
I'm gonna give you a complete storage solution with 0 assembly. So that's where I was getting to with
there
that.
You go, the lazy. Got it.
The lazy. So this is the over-the-door shoe rack. Okay, so you're gonna take that one place in your home that is totally goes unused, and we're gonna create a perfect storage solution. So here's how it goes, and this is how you assemble it.
That's it. There you go.
That's it. It comes fully assembled. You can see here that this mesh right here is already attached to it. You don't have to attach that. And this is one of the things that I love about this feature, this mesh feature. Why? Check this out, okay? Nothing is falling behind the shoe rack because I have that beautiful security right there. So you can put absolutely anything in here. I know that we're calling it the shoe rack, but you can put craft stuff in here, you can put toys in here, you can put board games in here, puzzles in here. You can put whatever, pantry items, laundry items, and now you're gonna have an instant cubby system on the back of your door.
I like that. Let's talk about the colors and then we'll show it to you in action. I mean, you showed it to us in setup right there. That one is the platinum.
Yep.
And they all have black mesh. This is the white. Here's the antique bronze, which is limited. We have about 100 left to go around. And the bronze, can you see it? It's like the side right there. That's what you're looking at for the color. And then this is the platinum, the one that you've got. So what you get is the shoe rack plus the door mounts and then the adhesive connector. So you're gonna show us how easy it is to use.
Yeah.
But holy cow, how many shoes is this?
Okay, so I know that I have to say that it holds 30 pairs of shoes, okay? But I feel like that is being pretty conservative, okay? Let's be honest, I think that if we have, like flats or something like that, we're able to
your flip-flops that you stack on top.
You can stack on top, but it's not just
I do
for
this with these, like this,
right?
Like I flip them like this.
Oh yeah, you could totally do them sideways, and
oh my gosh, you fit so many here.
You can get so many, and I love the fact that there's enough space in between each one that you can put your high heels. You don't have to worry about that,
and they're not slipping down.
Exactly. Okay. You know, or you can even, if you want, go ahead and put them like this as
like
well, like at the
too.
bottom. Okay, just so many different options. I also love the fact that you can put your clutches on here, some of your smaller handbags, you know, you can roll up scarves, you can put sweaters on here as well. So you're, like I said, the important thing with this is you're taking the back of the door, which is just the back of the door, and you're turning it into a place that you can store so many different things. It's deep, it's about a foot deep in, so that's what I love about this, because you know, these really big shoes here now have a home. I think this is fantastic if you don't have a mudroom. You know, you could put this on the back of the door, like coming from the garage in from your home, and kids get off the soccer fields, you get out and you've got, you know, the snow and the sleet and the dirt and all that. All you do is put it in here, and because it's that mesh, you can just hose it down and clean it off. The base is powder coated steel, so that will not rust, chip, or corrode. So how does it get on the door? Well, all the way up here, can you see those little latches?
They almost blend into the door because it's
do,
white on a white door. So if you have a white door, go for the white for sure.
Yeah, and all you do there is just put those over. You don't have to screw anything in. You don't have to hammer anything in. And then you just hook this on top. Now, come down to the bottom with me for a second. Do you see these straps? All right, that's gonna keep it in place. So that's gonna, like if somebody slams a door or something
it's not
like
gonna slam against it,
it's not
right?
Nothing's gonna fall. Now, we're talking about it as a shoe rack, but remember, I really want you to think about all the different other ways that you can use this, okay? You know, we've got it propped out here for the bathroom. You know, you can turn this inside of your bathroom door into a complete storage solution. You can put your rollers in there. You can put your towels in there. If you're somebody who likes to go to the big box store,
and the big giant shampoos,
lotions.
Yeah, where do you keep all your extra toilet paper?
Exactly. You've got your rollers in there as well. What if you're a big box shopper and you come home and you're like, where am I going to put all my stuff? You can put all your paper towels and all your toilet paper and all of that extra stuff on any side of the door. And listen, we've got it propped out on both sides of the door, which is a great option as well if you can, you know, if you like that. So,
you know, can we look at the, do we have any of the hangers over there to show people actually what they look like? Okay, so this is what they look like, and I think they're nice and wide as well. So you don't have to worry about, unless you have like an uber thick door, which I feel like how doors inside houses are all pretty standard.
Absolutely.
So these will fit over your door and not scratch them up. And that's of course important. So you really don't have to put a screw in. If you wanted to, of course you could right there, but if you have like kind of like a hollow inside door, this is gonna work really well. It keeps it nice and stable. You're getting two, so all you do is literally hook it over, and then you hook it over your door. And then it's up to you if you wanna be able to use the included straps to keep it against door. If you're like, you know what, it's really, I almost never open up and close that door or whatever it is, but you could use this if you don't have a pantry. Now you've got a pantry rack. If you, maybe you've got more than 30 pair of shoes, maybe. I mean, I'm not, hey, if my husband doesn't wake up this early, but if he was, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But you could keep boots in here, right?
Absolutely.
Like put boots sideways, tall boots, booties.
And all size shoes, kids shoes, men's shoes, women's shoes. You can use this just strictly for the sports shoes because, you know, there's only one time that your cleats or your tennis shoes are clean, and that's when you get them out of the box. And this is the assembly.
Yeah.
Hook it up, put those hooks on, that's it. That's it. And then all you do is you take that, the shoe rack itself, you put it on the top, and as an accordion, it basically opens up just like that, and then you decide if you want to put those bases on the bottom. But that's your installation if you want to do it to the door. Now, I have a couple of these at home, Shannon. One is on the back of the door, but we had, these stands about 6 feet tall, okay? So I had my husband just get a couple hooks, screw them into the wall, because in our closet there's like a sliding glass door and then there's a wall there. Yeah. And I attached it to the wall.
So you could do that too if you want that permanent solution. So if you just got a couple of those little hooks there, and you could go ahead and put them in there. So I love that option as well. I never even thought about that, to be able to hook it onto a wall. So it really is versatile. And the reason that you can do that is because those over-the-door hooks are not affixed to it, right? You wouldn't be able to do it if those were permanently affixed, but you get to choose to put those on or not. So really, this is such a great opportunity. Yeah, that might work a little bit better. That's That's the platinum option.
Yes.
We have it in the vintage bronze, and then we also have it in the white. And I would choose whatever either matches, like if you've got stainless steel maybe and like next to it, you could go with that, or you want that like a modern chic look, I would go with the platinum. I would match your door. If you have a white door and you want it to sort of blend in, especially the over the door sort of hooks. And then if you have a wood door, you have a lot of wood in your room or your closet, you want to get that vintage bronze. The bronze is the most limited. I think we have fewer than 100 to go around. And this is a big customer pick, Tracy, because it solves that problem.
Well, I think that
too many shoes.
Okay, if you've shopped for shoe racks recently, you know that they can be a pain. You know, they're a pain to put together. They're not necessarily the sturdiest things. They have them like leveled at different things for different heights of shoes, and it just gets confusing. This takes the guesswork out of absolutely anything, and it takes a space that we don't use. You know, normally shoe racks go on the base of the on the floor of the closet or something.
They take up all the space on the floor of the closet.
Exactly.
And if you have long things, you're digging down trying to find the shoes. You know what shoes never get worn are the ones that are on the bottom of the rack. This way you can see every single thing. Now, if you're shorter, you may not want to put your favorite shoes at the tippy top, but that might be where you put some of the other things that you maybe are off season or the extras like your clutches or something like that. But this is a solution. Maybe you want to split it half and half with the man in your life, or maybe his shoes are the ones that are all over the place. What about in that, we don't really have lots of closets in Florida, especially not entry closets, because people just, I don't know if they just decided nobody would ever wear jackets, like you don't have coat closets. But if you do have one of those closets that you always need more space in that entry closet, what about mittens and scarves and snow boots and hats and all of the things that you could put in that entryway closet? Or like me, the kids are always we always have our shoes right by the front door. Imagine getting that extra space in the little closet, so it's not just shoes in your own closet.
Well, I mean, like I said, we use this for like our mud room. We don't have one of those, but you know, when the kids get off the field or my husband gets off the tennis court, you know, the shoes go here, so we always know where they are. But also, it keeps that dirt and that mess right here instead of being all over my floor and all of those different places. Also, don't think of it as just a shoe rack. Go ahead and I have sweaters and stuff on that top shelf of my closet that I never get to. You could fold these up nice and easily, and now you know exactly where they are. So many uses. And remember, the reason that this makes this different is you've got that mesh in the back, so nothing's gonna fall through. So totally
it wouldn't be organizing if you were losing this stuff, right?
Right, and that's
Thanks, Tracy. You can get it home for $16.24 right now. We will be right back with some great more practical gifts.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Don't miss the Saturday Blend Gift Edition tomorrow and every Saturday from 10 to noon Eastern for an exclusive mix of our favorite gifts and top finds. And don't forget to head on over to hsn.com to find great gifts for him. We have top tech, fan favorites, and giftable gadgets. Shop now and return any item through January 31st, 2019. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com. It's Best in Beauty Week Gift Edition with colorful new ideas and straight-up favorites. The latest from brands you'll only find here and exclusives from favorites you love like Benefit, Beekman 1802, Beauty Bioscience, Lancome, Too Faced, and many more. Come back every day for a limited time steal up to 50% off. And get 4 Flex Pay on all beauty all week long. Best in Beauty Week Gift Edition, only on hsn.com.
We've got steam. We've got the solution for the way to clean your house with no chemicals. Now, this does make a great gift. It's part of our practical presents. It's under $40 to get the power of 1,500 watts of steam for your entire house. But when I think of the holidays and I think of cleaning the entire house, it can kind of give me a little bit of a headache. To me, that's worse than thinking about what kind of present to get everybody. The Sienna Birdie is the powerful handheld steamer. It comes with so many different attachments that you can do. Your glass top stoves, you can do your grills, your showers, your bathrooms, your kitchen, completely chemical free. The thought of cleaning my house gives me a headache, but the chemicals that I clean my house with give me a lasting headache. This is Alexandra Baker.
Good morning, everyone.
So you are our home BFF, usually for decorating, but it's all about cleaning.
I'm your home BFF, which means I am all things home. I want your home to be clean. If I'm your BFF, I care about your home and your family. And I'll tell you, one of the things that really makes all of us feel good is when we can clean without chemicals. When you see me working with Sienna Luna, I tell you this replaces your mop and bucket. Well, this is Sienna Birdie. Look at this. Can you see that? Wow, that really cleans it.
That was baked on grease.
That
was
was baked on. That could be.
Right?
And you know, we're going to be roasting quite a bit getting into Thanksgiving coming up. So this is the Sienna Birdie. Take a look at this. This is just less than 2 pounds. Actually, it's less than 3 pounds. It has a 7-ounce water tank. You can put any kind of water in it. It's very lightweight. What's so wonderful about Sienna Birdie is that it's light like a bird. I mean, not only is it lightweight with a 7-ounce tank, but you're going to reach for it often. It's just very handy. And all it does, it replaces all of those chemicals, those cleaners, the spray bottles, all of that. So you just give it a couple of pumps.
Steam
Hot steam, yes.
Is really cleaning. It's got a lot of power. And now when you're looking for a steamer, if you want to get rid of the chemicals in your home, or you just want to save money and clean with water instead of all those expensive chemicals, this is the way to do it. But not all steamers are created equal. So this is 1,500 watts. That's why it can break through that grease. We're showing it to you with the scrubber, but even using the nozzle will really clean through that grease. And look at that. So that's that. Oh my God.
Can you believe this? I mean,
that's
this
like
is big.
the oven vent, right?
It really is. It's the oven vent. It can be the vent under your stove. But what I love about the Birdie is that just a couple of pumps. Do you notice how I'm just giving it a couple of pumps?
You're not even scrubbing.
I'm not even really scrubbing. I am letting the power of the steam. I love the power that this has. And then when I release the pump, you can see that the steam is released. It gives you a chance to actually do any scrubbing need be. I take a cloth and then I can just wipe very easily. You know, this can be grease. It could be beet juice. I'm always juicing and getting, you know, messes all over my cabinets and my cupboards. And then inside the refrigerator, you want to be able to give it a good blast. This is lightweight. This is easy. This isn't a lot of work for you, but I love all that wonderful steam. It's really melting the dirt.
It's so important not to use
To use chemicals or
Obviously, that leaches into your food. That's that last place you want to be able to have those chemicals.
I want it to be clean. I want it to melt the dirt, melt the grime and the grease, as opposed to the chemicals melting the grime and the grease. Now, what you're receiving...
Oh, yeah, let's show this. Because it's not separate. You're not having to buy additional attachments. You're not, like typically for $39, wow, $39, holy cow. You might get the base, and then they'd say, okay, for $10, you get this, for $10. It's all included. So this is your squeegee for your glass. That could be your showers. That to me, I think is really cool.
I'll show you how that works on all the glass.
I love that. This actually comes with a nice little microfiber attachment, so you can refresh any of your pillows. If your dog sleeps on the couch like mine does, you really want to be able to refresh that and get the pet hair off. And then this is that really cool adjustable extension nozzles you can get underneath and into all the nooks and crannies. Then you've got the straight nozzle, you've got the scrubbers. I can't even see everything you're getting. You've got the little container to pour the water right in the top. And when you're going to show us how simple it is.
This actually heats up in 30 seconds. I like things to be quick and efficient. I'm not always in a position for 10 minutes for something to heat up. Now, it does come with this little refill cup. You can just put this right underneath the sink or the faucet, which is typically what I do at home. And then notice it's already on. I didn't have to wait for this to cool down. So I can just add more water, need be, regular water.
And you didn't have to worry about it being too hot.
I didn't have to worry about any of that.
Some steamers, if you've ever tried a steamer before, they can be scary. I'm going to say, I mean, steam obviously is very, very hot, but this is keeping it all away from your hands. There's not a worry. You didn't have to worry about the pressurized inside.
No, you don't.
So easy to use.
And with cold and flu season among us, I want us to be able to just clean the handlebars, the bars on the refrigerator, all of those things that your friends and family are touching if they're sick. So take a look. Remember, I'm just giving this a continuous squeeze right there, nice and easy, just like if I was spraying a chemical cleaner, okay? And then, you know what I want you to keep in mind? Those juice lids, when you're grinding all the juice, have you ever seen that the inside of the lid, you cannot put this in the washing machine, in the dishwasher. So I want you, if you have any of those blending blades, make sure that you're doing that. Have you ever put your coffee cup to your mouth or a water bottle and you can smell that foul scent? So then make sure that you are getting all of the lids, that you're cleaning the lids because you don't want to use chemical bleach definitely on something that's going to be going into your mouth. So make sure that all of those lids, this is the solution you've been looking for if you find that your juice or your water bottle or your coffee mug lids have those issues. Of course, the 2 nylon bristles are wonderful to use.
I like that. They're nice, great scrubbers, but really the steam does so much of the work.
That does the work.
You can get it home for $9.99, interest-free today, or give this as a gift. What a great gift this makes. And this is a really powerful steamer. Don't let the $39 price point fool you, because this is Sienna, and Sienna gives us incredible solutions for our home to clean without chemicals.
Look at all that steam.
At amazing power. And that's what, when we're talking about, you're now refreshing it, you're getting rid of the pet hair.
I'm killing bacteria. I'm killing E. coli. I'm killing viruses. Any of the dander, any of the pollen, all of those things. Definitely the germs, 99% of the bacteria, the staph that is there. If you have little ones and they have all of their plush toys and they are touching them and you're maybe not wanting to launder those right away, or maybe you can't launder the pillows, you'll want to use this for sure. And I love how easy it is to get the attachments on and off. So obviously this is nice and warm. I'm just going to take that right off. I'm going to give this another pump. I'm going to hit the high chair because this is definitely an area I don't want to use those wipes. Did you know, Shannon, when you use those wipes, they are laden with chemicals. Yes, they're laden with chemicals. And then ideally to actually kill the germs and bacteria, you would have to leave it there sopping wet or just wet for a good 15, sometimes 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And then it can't go back into the child's mouth.
So you're actually using the steam plus the Durafiber cloth. We have those microfiber cloths.
The Durafiber cloths are great.
They're great. And there are 50 of them for $27 and change. So they're about 55 cents each. You can reuse those as well. But that's the one thing that people ask me a lot about steam is, doesn't it leave a lot of water behind?
No, you can see that this is really vapor. It's still heating up to 212 degrees. 1,500 watts, which is fantastic. Makes it very lightweight and easy for you to actually attack and break down and melt the debris. Notice I'm not even using any of the sponges here, or the nozzles rather. It's just the power of the steam that is really breaking everything down. And then I'm able to just very effortlessly wipe, and you can see how clean that is getting.
It's so clean, and now it's also, you've killed so many of the germs and the bacteria. You know what I think about when I think about germs and bacteria? I think about Thanksgiving coming up, and turkey juice, and poultry, and all of the things you're gonna be cutting and cooking in your kitchen. Any of those things that might leave actual really bad germs on your countertop, this will clean and disinfect, and you can see how easy that is. Safe for that surface, so it doesn't, you're really cleaning with the power of steam, which is water. And you can see that how simple that is. Look at that. Nice.
That gets me excited. So this was crayon. These are some stains, whatever type. This could be turmeric on your counter. Can you imagine? This can be any type of surface stain on your counter. Very easy to do. Did you notice this nice nozzle? So now I can just come around. Remember, I just give this a couple of pumps. This is really important.
The bathroom.
To be able to get into that shower and break up the calcium deposit on the shower heads. You can actually do that.
So, and that, you know, I was just looking up how to clean off the calcium deposits on the shower heads, and it said you have to fill a bag with vinegar, you have to put the bag around with a little baggie, you have to leave it for 24 hours. I was like, who's not taking a shower for 24 hours in my home with 3 kids? This is a really great solution because it breaks it all up. It uses the power of steam. Imagine cleaning your entire bathroom without one chemical. We're talking no toilet bowl cleaner, no shower cleaner, no hard water cleaner, no calcium deposit cleaner, no mildew cleaner. All of the things that give you such a headache, and you're getting into all the nooks and crannies. You're getting in and under and behind. So for me, one of my favorite places to use this is the toilet. Down around the floor where it gets so disgusting. I don't want to get anywhere near it.
You don't want to get anywhere near it. This is so revolutionary. When you're able to get this type of result, to break up the calcium, all of the mineral deposits very easily, any of the mildew that is on top, anything that's getting all over, it's just very easy to clean. You can see how I do that. Now let's go to the shower stall or a piece of glass. I want you to see how easy it is.
And well, we're going to show you
very easily clean glass.
And we're going to show you what you get so we know how you're going to clean that glass, because you're getting the really powerful 1500 watt handheld steamer. That's by Sienna. This is the same one that makes that amazing powerful floor cleaner. Now we've got the handheld. You just refill it right here. You're getting that cloth refresher. That's for your pillows, for the pet, I almost called them pets, stuffed animals, couches, etc. This is the one that we're going to see being able to clean any of your glass, your mirrors, your showers. You get that extension nozzle, which means that you can get underneath that toilet bowl lip. You can get in and out and around. You get the two different nozzles, the straight and the other. You get two of the scrubber heads as well. This is such a great deal today to be able to get it all for $39.95. If you want to try it out, maybe you've never tried the power of steam, but this I think is going to convince you. $9.99 to get that home interest free. And imagine even if this was just for your windows without having to spray and dry.
Look at how clean. So now you're not having to, and look, it's completely dry too. You know, this isn't wet. So remember, see, just a couple of pumps. I can really get into whether it's the bugs on my car, the shower stalls in my bathroom, my windows outside of my kitchen. Look at how clean, instant, all without chemicals. This is what I'm talking about. Lightweight, handy, easy for you to use, and a non-pressurized tank.
It is amazing. It weighs about 3.5 pounds, so that's not gonna strain your arm as you're cleaning all over the place. And you can just refill that tank on the go. The power of steam in your hand. Thank you so much, Alexandra.
You're very welcome. I can just keep on going down the line.
I think so too. What a great gift to give anybody, or of course, to be able to give yourself a great opportunity. And it comes with everything. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Toothbrush, hairbrush.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. All right, we've got a revolver for you. I don't think we've ever sold a revolver before. Ooh, what? Oh, here. It's actually a screwdriver revolver. It's got all, in fact, you would love this, Alexandra, because it's for all the fix-it things around the house. All the DIY work. It's a 4-volt revolver screwdriver. It comes in black or red, and it actually carries all of the little cartridges that you need. You need a Phillips head. You need a big flat screwdriver head. You don't have to carry all of the screwdrivers around with you. Think about all the little jobs that you've got around the house. You can just take this little 1-pound gadget with you, and you're not having to get out that big power tool. This is a power tool, but it's lightweight. It makes a great gift. And this is a power tool that empowers you. And I appreciate that. I don't love my husband's big giant drill. He does. But it's a little intimidating for me. And now I can do all the little fix-it things. I can get them off his honey-do list and take care of them myself. It's $13.32 to get it home. And Tom-wise, I'm sure you're handy around the house, Tom.
I try my best, Shannon.
You probably don't want to carry around a different screwdriver for every single kind of screw there is in the house.
This is absolutely brilliant. The next tool is brilliant because you can't start the job until you got the right tool.
That's true.
How many times have you looked around for something but you can't find the right screwdriver, the right Phillips head? The next tool has, look at this, it's like a revolver. You've got a cartridge that has 6 different common heads, and then you get 2 of these, so you're gonna get 12 heads. You've got flat heads, you've got the Phillips heads, you also have the star bits. And what happens when you want it, you snap it in, you snap that cartridge, look at this. You snap the cartridge into the spot, has a little ball bearing so you can see that it fits nicely, and then you select the head that you need.
That's cool.
The star bit. Another star bit, how about this one? The flat head.
Oh, nice.
So you're gonna get the exact perfect head you need when you need it. You're not wasting any time looking for the right tool. You're spending all your time getting the job done. This is ingenious. Everybody could use this.
Yeah, absolutely. All you're gonna do is choose black, which is that charcoal gray and black, or the red. And I like the red because I would be able to find it anywhere. You're gonna be able to use this anywhere. Keep this in your own tool drawer, but to me, this is gonna be the only one you need. No more the screwdrivers floating around in that tool drawer in the house.
Right.
You've got 12 screwdrivers right here in one, and you even have that great extension head as well. So you're just gonna choose, that's it. And then you choose if you want to put it on interest-free payments of $13.32, if you wanna plop down $39 right now. We're gonna ship it to anybody on your list, and they've got extended returns all the way through the end of January. But it's lightweight, it's not that big, heavy. I didn't have to open up the toolbox and get it out, plug it in, and put it's the battery that does it, right?
This thing's a beast. If you're gonna maybe build a barn, you need something like this. But 95% of the things you wanna do around the house, put up a hook, take a knob, tighten it down. Yeah. This is perfect. By the way, it's rechargeable. Recharges about 5 hours. You're gonna get about an hour's worth of work out of it. And you dial in the head that you need. Look at this. I just want to just put in this hook. I don't want to spend all day trying to find, look at this. I have a screwdriver, but it's the wrong size. It's the wrong type. I've got a light that comes on automatically. I put the screw in, and look at this. It's done. It reverses automatically. Perfect. If I've got a different head over here, I need something maybe a little bit larger for this particular application over here. I can dial in the head that I need.
Oh my gosh.
Something a little bit larger, put it in position, and then make it go. It's that simple. You can't go wrong with it.
Right. Well, I mean, I think about this, and I think about Christmas morning, and I think about all the things that you have to, or well, actually, it's when Santa needs to put those stuff together the night before Christmas morning. And going and trying to find the right tool. This is for everything, no matter whether it's for the bike or the dad or the grandkid. Everything all in one, all right where you need it. I have, don't tell my husband or my dad. I know my dad's watching actually, so plug your ears, Daddy. I use knives.
What?
I know, that's terrible, right? Because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to get because to me, excuse me, but this
thing's a beast.
I would rather destroy, and of course I've destroyed the knives I would rather destroy a knife out of my own drawer than go out and try to get this and figure out how to put that all together.
Everybody feels the same way.
I can use this. I'm not totally inept. I just don't want to.
No, and it's heavy and it wears you out, especially if you're working over your head in difficult positions. I want to, if all this driver did was dial in the 12 different heads, you'd be done. You'd be happy. But watch this. Shannon talked about this. It's got the flexible shaft. Watch this. It's all magnetic, so I can take the head out. If you've ever worked on a sliding glass door, maybe, or you've had a difficult spot where you have to work around something. Watch this. I put in the flex shaft. You saw how easy it is. I take this magnetic head and I put it in position. Nice.
That's
now,
cool.
This allows me to put this in multiple positions and work around something to get in something difficult. As an example, you bought some very high-end nickel-plated hooks. You don't want to destroy the finish by jamming in a screwdriver in a place where it's going to be difficult to operate. I'll take the flex head. Look at this. Sweet as you please, and I put it right on there. I'd have a hard time, almost impossible with the big size drill. Now, I can finish the job using the flex head. Isn't that nice?
Really nice. And it can screw in or out.
Yes.
And you said it's rechargeable?
It's rechargeable. Recharges in about 5 hours. It gives you about 30 minutes to an hour's worth of work, depending upon the applications, how hard it's working.
I don't think I have 30 minutes worth of screwdriving to do in my house. I mean, hey, I've got a list, but I don't think it's going to take that long. It's nice and fast, and you've got 12 different bits.
Yes.
I don't think I have all 12 of these screwdrivers at my house. So
probably not. Shannon, that's a very good point. What happens is this. Let's say you're trying to build some furniture. You bought at one of those big warehouse stores, right? Yep. Inevitably, there's an interesting type of a bit that you need or a screwdriver you need that you don't have. So once you come upon that type of application, that stops the entire job. Yeah. I need a certain large Phillips, small Phillips, or maybe one of those star bits. Have you seen the star bit yet? If you needed a star bit, it was a Saturday afternoon.
Sorry, this has a light.
It's got the light, yeah. Nobody has to hold the light for you. Nobody's got to, you don't have to put a light put it in your mouth and try to see what's going on.
That's brilliant. My screwdriver does not have a light.
No.
Well, even my husband's really expensive drill doesn't have a light.
Absolutely. This piece doesn't have one.
No.
But if you needed a star bit, what would you do? You'd have to stop the whole day, the whole project, and go to the store. Watch this. I've got the star bit. I dial it in. That's a very unusual. There you go.
Whoa.
And I'm continuing on with the job. That's that light you love.
Yeah, there it is. I love that.
Goes on automatically. You can.
That's awesome.
Do this in the dark if you had to.
You know, you were talking about the star bit, and maybe you don't have a star bit. You know, the first question they would ask me if I walked in, and I said I need a I would be like, I need like a bit that has a couple of different, and they'd say, what's, right, it's like, it already is. What size do you need? And I go, I don't know.
Right, exactly.
I couldn't bring the screw in.
Yeah, because if it was attached to a drawer or in something in the kitchen, that's it. You'd be stuck with it. Now you've got the tool you need when you need it so you can get the job done. Spend the time fixing, repairing, knock it out in 3 minutes, not spending all day looking for the right item.
Well, you can choose the red or the black. And the red, a lot of people are liking the red. I do as well. What a perfect gift to give anybody on your list, male or female. $13.32, even if you have the big one. You got the big drill. You've got the big one that you have to take out and hope that that giant battery is charged. This is gonna be the one that you're gonna use all the time.
Absolutely.
Or if you've got somebody in your life that doesn't have this is for them. This is for everybody.
Perfect.
For Christmas morning, for all the little things around the house that you've got on your list, but you just didn't want to have to go and search through the toolbox and bring the heavy toolbox in with you and try to go through, oh, not this one, not this one, not this one. This is how easy it is to use. So what do I do to be able to do, so I have to pull that back in?
Yeah, next tool's done the work for you.
Okay.
All you can do is you dial in, you pull back the little lever, then you dial in the one you want, and then push it out. That's simple. That's simple. So we've picked out the 12 most common types of bits, and you're ready to go. You're no more searching. You don't have a drawer full of tools. You don't have to go get a box. We picked the 12 most common types of bits that you need to get the job done, and they're at your fingertips. Dial it in, push it out, get the job done.
Oh, man.
It's got overcharge protection, so you don't have to worry about. Look at that. Is that nice?
Tom, this is brilliant. What a brilliant solution for everybody, whether you're giving this as a gift or you just need this in your home. I need this in my life. This is a great one for you. Tom, thank you so much. You always bring us really great solutions.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that. All right, we're going to take a very quick break. I'll be right back with a multi-cooker. We call it a rice cooker. It's a multi-cooker. Yeah, stick around.
I like that.
Yeah. All right.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
John!
Well,
again?
Okay, I know. That one's mine, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Honey. Perfect.
Oh, good.
Hi, I am excited not only because I'm hungry and Kelly DJing, but because it's the holiday season and we've got a multi-cooker. We call it a rice cooker because yes, this will cook the most perfect rice, but this will cook so many other things for you. Perfect time for it. You're getting a 2-pack today, each individually boxed, so maybe you just want to keep one for yourself and you want to be able to gift one. It's holiday priced at $35.20. You can get it home for $8.80. That is the beautiful aqua. You're getting gorgeous? 2, and they even come in 2 aqua boxes that perfectly match it.
Yes.
They have the little rice spatula that perfectly matches it as well. This is such, just a cute, like must have. I'm gonna go through the colors for you and then we're gonna show you how perfect this is and how really, really simple it is to use. This one is the red. Remember, you're getting 2 red.
With 2 red boxes.
2 black, yes, with 2 black boxes. This one is sky, which is so pretty, like a periwinkle, with 2 periwinkle boxes and the beautiful spatulas as well. And then we also have it in that really fun pop coral. The reason we have them in fun colors is because, ooh, it does get warm, is because you're gonna wanna keep these out. Maybe you're serving a dip or you wanna be able to serve anything out. Right, chili.
Your gravy.
I love it.
At Thanksgiving.
I so could have used this. I put it in a gravy boat and then I put it on the table and I was like, oh, now it's cold.
Yes.
Yeah, it will keep it nice and warm.
So we'll cook it and keep it warm. Yeah, so it'll do both. You can see I just scooped out my rice and now I'm putting my chili on top because you're getting 2. So maybe you're gonna keep them both and you want one at the office and one at home, or you want them both at home, right? You're getting 2. They're relatively small. 1 cup of dry rice yields 2 cups of cooked rice. And 2 cups of cooked rice is easily a side dish for 4, possibly 6, right? Depending depending on how much everybody's eating.
Yeah.
That's a half a cup of rice for each person. That's quite a bit of rice.
Yeah.
We did our chili next door. So you see both of the teal, you get 2 teal boxes. So, and they're not like the industrial boxes with writing. This is like a beautiful little box that's coming included, and we'll show you that in a minute. But you can do anything with them. We call them a rice cooker because they make the best rice. And you can see every individual grain is separate from the last piece. I mean, it really does make the perfect white rice, the perfect black rice, the perfect wild rice, or quinoa, couscous.
Do you have to do anything different depending on the grain? You don't have to like type in brown rice or quinoa?
Nope, you don't have to do anything different. It's a 1-to-1 ratio on almost all your grains. By the way, getting the little guide that tells you exactly how to cook it.
1 cup rice, 1 cup water?
Yeah, so here's my scoop, and you're getting the scoop coming included, the little cup, and it's 1-to-1. So I'm doing 1 cup of white rice. This could be brown rice or quinoa, couscous, farro, barley, whatever you want to do. You just pour it on the inside. By the way, it's all True Glide non-stick, so it's all non-stick, and this pops out.
Oh, is that dishwasher safe?
Yep, dishwasher safe. And then you do 1 cup of water, or it could be broth. I mean, however you want to do.
Chicken rice or something?
Yep, you could do. And so it's just 1-to-1. So you just do 1 scoop of rice, 1 cup of water, and literally you put the glass lid. Ready for this? You either cook or keep warm. When you're doing rice from raw, obviously cook and you walk away. There's a single button, and then if you're doing dip, you put it on that warm feature. But we're cooking, and then it turns itself off and automatically switches to warm.
So it doesn't matter. So even if it's something that's like a heartier, like brown rice is heartier than white rice, it'll cook
because of the
all
way that it
till it's done.
evaporates and soaks in the water, it cooks all of the. It might take a little bit less, but it automatically shuts itself off. Yeah.
Cool.
So I love it for your rice and your grain, or even your like steel cut oats.Maybe this is a gift for a college student, and you want them to have a hearty breakfast in the morning. You can do omelets. I'll show you, but it does so much more than just your grain. So we have just lots of ideas for you. But think of it as your rice cooker and then some. I always get these little bags because they have, like a protein, maybe it's chicken or shrimp, beef. This one has the vegetables and the sauce. So maybe you're somebody that you're gifting this to somebody that, you work with. This is for a coworker that's sick and tired of eating out. They're trying to save money in terms of eating out, or maybe they're trying to eat healthier. You can get these little baggies. You can sometimes get the organics versions. You can get them on buy one, get one free, and you can take them to work with you, and then you can cook them in your rice cooker. So all you have to do is put, cook, and it will cook it. And then, let's say you get called into a meeting. It will switch itself to keep warm. Maybe this is at your office.
That's smart.
Or in your RV. It's so good for RVing.
Yeah.
Vacation homes, maybe you live in a mobile home and you just are limited. Maybe you live in a small apartment. You're limited on your space. I would say it's about the size of one of those giant oversized coffee mugs. So you're talking 2-cup capacity, 16 ounces.
Cooking for 2 people in your home. This is great, and you're getting 2. So even if you got 4 people, I've got gluten-free people and gluten-full people in my family, and so it's nice to be able to have 2 different options to be able to cook for people. But it works out to be about $17 and change.
Isn't that crazy? For a rice
multi-cooker. Yeah.
I mean, maybe
in the box.
Maybe you're getting one, keeping it, and gifting one to your sister-in-law, or maybe you're getting one, keeping it, and gifting it to your brother, or your cousin, or your aunt. They will absolutely have no idea you spent under $20.
No, because you would look at it, and I think one typically sells for $25 or $30 probably here. So to be able to get 2 for $35 is a really great value. And imagine all those white elephant gifts, all of those Secret Santa gifts
where you just don't know.
Everybody wants one.
We all want to be original. Like, I don't want to give the bottle of wine and the gift card. We all want to be a little bit more original than that. Yeah. This is very original. It's affordable. It's under $20 each, piece, because you're getting 2. And you can even do things like a whole lasagna. That's a whole lasagna.
I didn't even see as you
could cut that in 4 and feed 4, or you could cut that in half for a heartier portion for 2.
Did you have to cook the noodles first?
No, we used the no-bake noodles, so you don't even have to cook them first. Yeah, the no-bake noodles. And then we layered it the same way you would do a big giant flat of lasagna in a rice cooker, and we just hit to cook. And it will cook it all. So this is about 25, 30 minutes.
But then it turned itself off.
It turns itself off.
Go take a shower,
Yep, it'll go to keep warm. Yeah. Now you still want to let your lasagna set, just like you would out of an oven. But guess what? I didn't turn on my big giant oven. Didn't heat up my whole kitchen. You didn't have to waste all that electricity just to feed myself, or just to feed myself and my partner.
You know what this reminded me of is when my little sister was vegetarian for a while in high school and college. And come Thanksgiving, it was like, well, what are you making for her? Like, this
she
is
can have her own portion.
right? own container or whatever.
Yep.
Everybody else is having all this other stuff, meat stuffing and all that kind of stuff. You could have that for that person who's got special dietary restrictions. Maybe they're gluten-free, maybe they're vegetarian.
My brother is. Yep, he's gluten-free completely.
This is a great
He's
solution.
an allergy to gluten, so you could do something like that. This is a quinoa casserole, and this recipe comes included. You can see it has corn, it has black bean. I'm gonna add a little bit of the sriracha hot sauce with it's called yummy sauce. I think it has a little mayo in it. You could add whatever, hot sauce, salsa, sour cream, but look what you get there in terms of a meatless Monday. Maybe you're trying to do a different protein and you're just trying to take meat out of the diet for one day. Quinoa is the best protein to do that with because it's a grain and a protein, and most people don't realize that.
Right.
And most people don't cook quinoa because it's kind of cumbersome and a pain in the butt to stand over.
You have to stir it
and you have to wait. This rice cooker, you put it in 1-to-1 ratio. One cup of quinoa, 1 scoop of water or broth. Walk away.
Same thing.
Yep.
If you want some other ideas, Kelly's given us some wonderful ideas. In fact, this next one might be my favorite. But we do have the One Pot Meals. It's designed specifically to work with your Dash rice cooker and give you so many ideas for these One Pot Meals. Let me see, you've got great little examples right here. Meatloaf with mushroom sauce, teriyaki chicken over brown rice, cheesy chicken, 5 mushroom casserole. Holy cow, I'm getting
some really good ideas in there.
Yes. Ooh.
So we did a little mini chocolate cake, and I love this idea, and I'm about to put the marshmallow fluff on top.
How did you do the cake?
So the cake is 1/3 of a box of cake mix, and that marshmallow fluff is just gonna melt and drizzle right over the top there.
Oh my gosh.
So it's 1/3 of a box of traditional cake mix. So you could make 3 cakes for the $1.50 you spend on the cake mix. So I love this.
And then different flavors maybe, right? Like miniature is so hot.
Yes. So, and also, if you want to be that person that home bakes for all the neighbors, but you don't really want to spend your whole Saturday or whole Sunday doing it, and you just want to do the little ones, 1 single box of cake mix will make 3 of these. That's about 70 cents a gift, and they will have no idea it was only 70 cents a gift.
Oh my goodness.
And so you can do these little miniature cakes. This is a s'more cake, so it's just chocolate cake, and then the fluff will eventually melt down, and then
there it goes.
That's the marshmallow fluff.
There it goes.
Starting to drizzle, and then we're adding graham crackers, and then you can add chocolate on top. But you could do anything. You could do red velvet cake. You could do cheesecakes, little mini cheesecakes. Totally your call, totally up to you. But can you imagine giving all the teachers a little baked mini cake? Or your nail tech and the UPS guy that delivers all your HSN packages. Whoever you want to give something to, but you just don't want to spend a lot of money on, quite frankly, well under $5. But a home-baked little cake. This is non-stick, it's True Glide, so the cakes, flip it out and maybe into a little tin or maybe a little cellophane, put a bow, and look at you. You are that Pinterest mom or that Pinterest grandma, and you didn't spend all that work.
No fail Pinterest.
Exactly.
This is the teal, right? Is it teal or aqua?
Aqua. I think it's aqua. And you get both, remember.
You're getting
2 of them.
both. And that box that this will come in is perfectly matched. So it's a $17 gift if you're giving it as a gift. $8.80 to get this home. And remember, you're getting 2. So you're only paying shipping for, you're only paying 1 shipping. You're not paying 2. You're getting it home for $8.80, interest-free. You can see I'm like, because it looks so good that I can hardly concentrate.
I know, there's breakfast.
There it is.
So there's breakfast for the college student. Instead of getting a bagel or a sugary, granola bar, or, whatever they're eating. Who knows? What I used to eat in college was like sandwiches. I mean, because it was just like, I'm not gonna make a healthy breakfast. They can do an omelet in their dorm room or in their tiny little apartment that they share with 5 other people or in the frat house or whatever, because they have this nice little rice cooker, which will make the best rice, but we just did a 6-egg omelet inside 6.
Whoa.
And with our spinach, you could add sausage or bacon, you could salt and pepper. I mean, this is what we're talking about when we talk versatility. I love it for that reason. So it cooks, and then right next door, I've used that keep warm feature, which we were talking about, because it could be your gravy, it could be your hot wing sauce for the football parties.
Cheese dip.
It could be your cheese dip. So if you ever been to a party, everybody's either at the beer or the cheese dip. Right. Everybody. Like,
and if you got beer cheese dip,
if you have
better,
beer cheese dip, then life is really good. But this is keep warm. So right down front, instead of using the cook feature, we're using it as our warmer. So this could be anything. Maybe it's your chocolate fondue, on Christmas, morning, or, your caramel for the dessert.
At your house if you have chocolate fondue on Christmas morning. For sure, I'm just gonna show up.
Well, it's for Santa.
I like too that it doesn't burn on there.
It doesn't.
Like you can see that's been keeping keeping warm, and even though it's cheese.
It's that True Glide non-stick technology, and it's gonna be so easy to clean up. So you could leave it there for people to dip into, or you could do something like we've done and create a specialty nacho tray, and everybody could put their own toppings. You know, have fun with it, but take your rice cooker to the next level. You're gonna absolutely love being able to have the versatility, and if you wanna keep them both, I'm not gonna judge, because you're gonna find a use for them both.
Because you really could use them. Maybe one's gravy and one's cheese, or one's cheese and one's beans, or whatever it is. Maybe you want to put rice in one and
mac and cheese
in the other one, or
so
even
you have
stuffing.
Kids.
Could you cook stuffing in
Yes,
this
you could do your stuffing.
Oh my goodness. All right.
So I know you do a lot of mac and cheese. We do too, because it's either grilled cheese or mac and cheese at my house.
Yep.
Pretty much equal. So, yep. There's our mac and cheese.
Wow. And
we
you
did
can make
some
healthy with your nice steamed vegetables.
Yes.
I would highly suggest the One Pot Meals cookbook, because this is specifically designed by Dash to go with your rice cooker, and that this turns it into an everything cooker. So this will have all the ingredient, like the directions on how to make all of the things that you have here.
Yeah, and you're getting a little booklet that comes with 10 recipes.
Okay.
And then I would suggest getting the book, because that's gonna be, you know, probably 10 times that. So you're gonna love using it for your rice, but you can see we did our steamed veggies, we did our mac and cheese.
What's this?
And then this one, all we did was we heated our broth, and we were gonna pour it over our ramen noodles.
Oh my
You know, for a little bit more of a fancy ramen dish. So you can heat your broth and make soup right at your desk.
Smart.
And have a really healthy meal.
I would have had to go out or Uber Eats that for like 15 bucks.
Oh yeah, oh at least, plus the delivery, plus the tip. Yeah.
So smart. Kelly, thank you so much. Always
You're
so
gonna love
wonderful.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna love it about right now.
Right now.
In just a couple
Which one
seconds.
are you eating?
Oh,
the cake?
to choose.
Look at the cake, it looks amazing.
It's incredible. Thanks for joining us, for joining me. This has been a really great time to be able to shop for presents or just for yourself. But don't go anywhere, because Valerie's got some great